Today's survival tip is simple. Don't be out here starving when God literally put food at your feet. Because if you're sitting in your backyard with an empty stomach and a yard full of wild edibles, that's not hunger. That's a mindset. Let's get into the easiest edible plants you can find in your own yard. And no, you do not need a PhD in botany, sis. You need eyes, a little sense, and this episode. She's everywhere. Literally. Dandelions and cat's ears grow like your ex's audacity, in all types of conditions. How to identify. Bright yellow flower head. Jagged lion-tooth leaves. White puffball after flowering. How to use. Leaves are commonly used to make salad or sautéed greens. High in calcium, iron, potassium. Roots can be used as a coffee substitute when dried and roasted. And flowers can be used to make fritters. She's not a weed. She's dinner, tea, and skincare all in one. Next we have wild onion. Smell it before you pick it. If it don't smell like onions, put it down, sis. How to identify. Grows in bunches with thin green stalks like chives or scallions. Bulb at the bottom with layers like an onion. How to use. Chop it up and sauté it. Or dehydrate it and use it as seasoning powder. How to tell the difference between wild onion and death camas. Wild onion has a strong onion smell and usually has fibrous layers that cover the bulb. Death camas does not usually have a smell, and it does not have fibrous layers like an onion. Clover is an underrated food that you have probably been stepping on your entire life. How to identify. 3 roundish leaflets, unless you're lucky and get 4. White or pinkish flower. Grows in lawns, fields, everywhere. How to use. The leaves can be sautéed, and flowers can be steeped for a herbal tea or used to make jelly. If you've ever plucked the end of a flower, pulled out that little green stem, and sucked out a drop of nectar like it was nature's Capri Sun, congratulations, you've met Miss Honeysuckle. How to identify. Sweet-smelling, tubular flowers, usually creamy white, yellow, or pink. Grows as a climbing vine with opposite oval leaves. How to use. Use the flowers to make tea, mix in a salad, or make a honey substitute. Honeysuckle ain't no meal replacement shake, but in a survival moment when you're hungry, scared, and need something to remind you life can still be sweet, sis comes through like a love letter from Mother Nature herself. PSA. Only the flowers are edible. The berries of most honeysuckle species are toxic. Do not eat them. So next time you walk past your front yard, your neighbor's sidewalk, or an empty lot, look around. Don't let fear or pride keep you from using what God gave you. Because dying of hunger next to a patch of dandelion, wild onion, and clover, that's not survival. That's refusal. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment what is your favorite lawn snack. Until next time, stay curious, stay beautiful, and stay satiated. Love you, sis.